All right, we are back. Finally, I could see. It was just a black screen. Nice, nice. Damn, look at these cars. Jeez. Just let people cross. Then I'm gonna pass by a Chick-fil-A again. Smelled so good. FedEx, I had to drop off something at FedEx, a freaking tire for the bike. They sent me the wrong one. Yo, what up? Man, that was a perfectly good stream though. It started off good, good energy and vibes. But, you know, these apps, they crash out, you know. Yeah, man, like the sidewall. It was a too low of a profile. Like they go by like certain numbers, you know, like 195, 55, 17, you know, like how cars are. But this one was, it was 110 by 90 by 12. 110 is the width, 90 is the sidewall, 12 is a rim diameter. And they gave me a 110/70, like a super low profile, and I didn't want that. So, look at his cakes. Like the title was correct. I ordered based on the title, and they were like, "Oh, we made a mistake." I don't know, for some reason those cakes back there, they didn't even look all that great. I think those were like plastic for display. Betty, yeah, the stream glitched out. All right, what is this? Hope. Man, this office building looks like retro. Like where that one's old, but they try to make it look, you know, futuristic. But this one is just like, man. Prince, what up? Look at that spot right there. Trees and like an outdoor area. Damn, ticket. I wonder whatever happened to Neil. He hasn't been in chat for a while. At least 2 months now. Alright, so I'll just walk this up right here. Yeah, I know he kind of disappeared. Yeah, riding a scooter around here, man. Like he's trying his best to get down the street. Yeah, I know. I wonder what happened to him. Oh, Paul is good though. There's a nice building right here. That looks super sweet. Let me see. Let me clean the lens, guys. Hold up. All right, should be better. All right, this is the challenging part right here. I remember I went down this hill on the new bike. I was super impressed with the brakes. Can't wait to do that again. All right. All right, guys, I didn't get cream, so all is good. All right, I'm already tired. What is this? This looks pretty cool. Security right there. They looked right at me. Yeah, I know this thing's massive right here on Hill. It goes all the way up. It's a nice building right here, fancy. But yeah, Jab Car, when are you gonna get your Suron or your the Talari or something? E-Ride Pro. I really want a 79 bike. I've been looking at those. My goal is mid next year, 79 bike. Would be insane. March, April, that would be so dope. I don't know if you've had a high power e-bike before, but I haven't. Like, I just know like motorcycles, you know, like 100 horsepower on a bike is like insane, 0 to 60, you know, so it's kind of like a given. But these e-bikes are crazy. Like just the acceleration, the torque. I love it. I smell like s'mores, guys. I smell s'mores. What am I smelling here? Oh, it's a bakery right here. Traditional dual sports. Yeah, it's kind of a different ball game. I like the lights right there in that building that I went into. Yeah, like pistons and a clutch and like the weight of it. It's different compared to, you know, like 150 pound bike. 100 and what? 30 foot-pounds of torque. It literally weighs nothing and it has a lot of torque. So, again, that's a rush though. That's the thrill of it. Like, there's no power band. There's no slipping clutch. There's nothing. Looks like a nice place right here. Seems like all these places already have all the Christmas decorations. There's like trees everywhere. Yeah, see, that sucks because I had to restart. They didn't, like the first one was a notification, and then the second one was like so random. There was no notification that was put out. That's how it is with everybody on YouTube. So it's like a glitch on YouTube's part. So this is the style tire that I got right here. It's for like scooters and mopeds. Those are 12-inch, like the rear of the Yozma. So like it's a good selection. I wonder if this is open right here. Let me see. Nah, it's closed. I'll be cool to come here though. But yeah, what's everybody up to though? Bicyclist struck reported. Decorate our tree tonight. Nice. So lights. Pretty sweet. So everybody's all in the holiday spirits. That's good. I wish I could check it out. Relaxing, joining the stream. Appreciate that. are kind of weird. Look at that little dog right there. I could have cut through though, but let me just go around. This is vacant right here. Man, the weather's perfect right now, guys. '68 Bunker Hill. Theater. I know, right? That is kind of true. Except for that mall, it's a little bit more kind of like straightforward. Where this place is like, you just go places that lead you nowhere, but you could walk all day in a circle. Yeah, so, but yeah, I do know what you mean though. Like we just teleported to Hollywood and Highland. Yeah, it's freaking nice today. And it's gonna be like this all week, so all week of streaming, it's gonna be nice. I see a pink in Brazil, what up? Luis, a pink and white tree over there, we'll check it out. What's the weather? It's 68 Bunker Hill. Right there. And I just walked up that hill right there on Grand, so I'm already sweating. Here, let's check this out. I don't know what that place is, but I'll go there next time. '23, oh man. Yeah, that's like bone-shattering cold. But you know, it's a beautiful time of the year, you know. Tag you for life. You can Tegras, they're dope, huh? You are welcome. Yeah, that's extremely cold. Yeah, it is nice. It's a little bit on the bright side though. My eyes are like blinded, but it looks nice from a distance. We'll check it out from here. Yeah, there's no chair here. That looks freaking nice. "28 degrees. That's frigid freaking cold. It's almost 70 right here. Hey, you gotta come on the West Coast. Take the ramp. Bakersfield, nice. What up, Richard? It's done braking. Pretty much. Look at that. Aesthetic. Oh yeah, for sure, Aguilar. '51, Texas. That's actually not bad. Double trees right there. It's cool right here. You can like cut through. Granny T, where are you? Jeez. 18. You're probably like way up north. Yeah, that's why. All right, so we just transitioned to dirt and kind of like dead grass. I go this way. Yeah, I was about to mention you right now. I don't know how you guys put up with that frigid cold weather. My spine would literally be like fused together. The vertebrae would be like one solid bone. Oh, this is way easier than all the maze over there. It's like a spaceship. The one back there, yeah, it's like a lot of nice architecture around here. A lot of attention to detail. Like Grand, where I just came from, that's like the most beautiful part of downtown Bunker Hill. That's why I keep like returning. So nice. What is that? All right, hopefully I don't get creamed right now, guys. What, all this all blocked off? What the hell? A little warmer. Yeah, it could be. That'd be freaking cool to go to Lake Michigan. All right, so we just got off Grand. That was the more upkept, fancy area. Now we're just entering the more sketch area right here. This is where it transitions. End of the week, below zero. Oh my God. So you could just throw a cup of water in the air and it turns into snow, right? Instantly. I've seen people doing that in videos. Or they'll throw it off a roof and it's just snow. Crazy. Los Angeles. Someday, yeah, you should visit though. It's very nice. Go to Hollywood, the coast, Beverly Hills. A lot of cool shops. I'll probably go this way. Some type of like cafeteria maybe for the court. Choppers up. No. Going up 38. Yeah, it's probably be like after midnight, right? No, that's cold. It doesn't get that cold in Los Angeles, like county. Maybe like up in the mountains though. Yeah, for sure. But like by the coast, the coldest it gets is probably about 45. 38 didn't follow me. Well, 5 a.m. I see. No Portuguese. South of Chicago. surrounded by cornfields. That's pretty cool. So you like out in the country. How do you like that that lifestyle? Or like not having a lot of people, you know, like a very low population. Because I might be moving to the high desert. It's 100 miles north of here, about 80 to 100. And the population is like nothing like LA. This stuff is wild. Oh, it's crazy here. Definitely. I bet over there is just peace and quiet. You could like hear nothing. You can hear yourself think. Country. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool, but honestly, if you were born and raised, you know, in an urban area, so many buses and planes and cars and honking and yelling and everything, just city life, man, you move out there, it'll be life-changing, you know, probably for the better or worse, but I bet it takes a long time to get adjusted to that. Because I'd stay at like my uncle's and stuff, and it gets to the point where, man, I kind of miss LA. I miss all the noise. Man assaulted person, Hyde Park. Oh, hell yeah, living on the beach would be the best. Until a tsunami comes. I'm gonna go to the backside right here. We're just gonna pass by, guys. I'm not gonna be there too long. I'll probably be live for about another 20. Or hurricane, I know, right? Well, actually over here, it'll be a tsunami, earthquake, or like some major fire. But most likely by you guys, like Texas and, you know, down south, you guys have all those hurricanes and tornadoes and stuff. Somebody's little scooter. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that is true. I've actually seen some little mini twisters driving out there. Yeah, that actually reminds me. One time I seen one. It was like between some crop fields in the street, and like a dumbass, I passed right by it, and I rolled down my window, and the twister came right towards me. It was probably like 20 feet away, 30 feet away, and just the blast of air, it hurt my freaking neck. I actually injured myself. So learn from my dumb mistake. Don't drive next to no little twisters. Yeah, the wind literally slapped the shit out of me. Excuse my language, but it bitch slapped me. Like that, but my whole head got punched. But it looked harmless, you know, it looked beautiful. I was in the GSR at that time, the black one. It was years ago. It just looked like dust, you know, like sand and dust and stuff. It's crazy. All right, so pulling up to MDC. Yeah, it was. Betty, for sure. It was like, I'd say about 30, 40 feet tall. And it was just dust and dirt, debris, like vegetation, I guess, too. And I was pretty fascinated. I didn't see anything like that before. So I was cruising at 60, and we kind of met, and it was crossing the street. And these streets are like 40 miles, 30 miles long, you know. So, and I'm out in the middle of nowhere. The only people there are, you know, the people who take care of the crops. And I pulled right next to it as it was crossing. It's crazy. All right, so yeah, ever since then, I'm just like, roll your windows up and don't even approach, don't even get close, just stop, pull over. All right, guys, the corner is empty. Across the street is empty. Still early, it's 5:45. And it's super open right here. It's crazy. It looks like June all over again. Dust that one. Feel crazy. Yeah, I know those things are mega powerful. They don't look that, you know, that serious. But yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure it can knock over like a tall SUV. But a porta potty, hopefully nobody was in there. That'll be a nightmare for sure. I wonder how do they feel not having the fence here. They probably liked it before. Honda Prelude. Which one? The older? What is it, the BB6 or something? Or the new one that's coming out, the hybrid? What do you think of that one? No, they don't. It is nothing. It's a ghost town right now. Yeah, maybe later, but usually at this time there was at least 5 to 10 people. Gene Clay, what up? Stayed up right the entire time. Crazy. That must have been a trip to witness. Oh yeah, no, for sure. And they just got uglier and uglier with more quote unquote tech and safety. Early 2000 ones. Yeah, those are nice. H22. What would actually be nice though, to get like a late 90s Prelude SH and put everything into an Accord. You know, like a sport Euro Accord or something. Stream on Instagram. Oh, okay. But that has to be like, they're here late though, I bet. Even later, I haven't been able to find anything. Yeah, no, I think it's probably done. I guess until like the next, you know, the massive protest or something. I guess it's the time that they leave, right? Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, the 4-wheel steering, right? Yeah, that was like cool. I mean, honestly, I don't know if it was a gimmick or I'm not sure what it was called though. All right, K24 Accord, pretty nice. It'll be cool to have one of those Accords, but a 3.5, 6-speed. Mitsubishi, yeah, 3000 GTs had it for sure. No, like I know that, like I've seen like demonstrations of people who've had it or who like have those vehicles, but did it really make a difference though? Like probably at low speed, parallel parking or something. Yeah, like the rear wheels would turn in the opposite direction, right? Like you turn left and it'll go right. I guess to like increase the turning radius or something. But Hondas already have like pretty good turning radius, so you could like bust a U-turn like in a 2-lane street. Yeah, no, Hondas, I mean, it's all about safety though. Making the cars bigger and bigger. Like Civics are kind of comparable to Accords now, so it's like, what's the point? They should just drop the Accord. They still have these things here, so I gotta plug you guys in pretty soon. Look at that right there. That's sweet right there. Damn, freaking endless cars can't even cross right now. All right, guys, I'm gonna head back already. Appreciate that. You are welcome. Yeah, this chick has to get off the street. Have a safe trip home. Appreciate it for sure. What does this say? 304. Says Julie, Bree, Mimi, Amber, That thing's gonna take forever. Really? I was like 10 minutes. Oh shit, look at this, guys. There. That was a wide ass turn. Nope, they don't look at all. They just turn. They assume nobody's there. Which, you know, I'm wearing all black, but like I would still see somebody in all black. You know, I do have headlights and eyes and a clear windshield on my car. I guess just texting or something. But yeah, can't complain about the weather. It's so nice right now. And it's like this all week, so it's all good. Appreciate that, Betty. You have a good night. And everybody who's watching, chatting, you have a good night too. I like the trees. Distracted drivers, I know, right? I mean, if they got any closer, all I had to do is just like sprint back a little bit. But definitely sketchy. Look at another tree. They're everywhere, guys. That one has a star. Jap car, you are welcome. All right, guys, so tune in tomorrow. I'll be live. Smash the like. You guys have a good night. Hey, you guys, peace out. I'll see you guys. All right, guys, you guys take care.